Hey there, it's Frenzal Rhomb here. Good morning.
Hello there, I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Jay. And we're programming the Rage program for the next little bit.
It's going to be lovely. It's going to have a wonderful morning. The sun's out. It's a beautiful day. And we're going to play you some great little tunes that you can enjoy with over your cereal.
Couple of songs before you head off to soccer.
Yeah. You know, something to go, hey, that's going to get me all pepped up for the day.
That's it.
Yeah.
Here you go. What can I say about Descendants? One of my faves. They were one of the early sort of group of bands that a friend of ours used to go over to the States and bring back one milk crate full of records.
How did you get that on the plane? Was that like hand luggage?
You check it in, mate. Wrap it up. You know, the plastic machines.
Fair enough.
She'd come back and basically that would be our music for a whole year. So there would be, you know, your Bad Religion and your Screeching Weasel and your Face to Face, and Descendants was a big part of that group. And you know, they were sort of not as kind of jockey or something. Although, like, listening to it now, it's a little bit incel or something.
Yeah, a little bit incel-y, a little bit MRA. But anyway, he didn't know any better. He was a little nerdy teenager with the science degree.
And then when they split up, we got to tour with the band All, which is how we met Bill Stevenson, the drummer. And then we recorded our last 3 records at his studio in Colorado. And still love the Descendants. And here they are with I'm the One.
And this is like decades before Milo started touring with like one of those camel pack water holders strapped to his back when he's on stage so he can drink water at any time.
Yeah, that's the dream. I'm going to start doing that.
Calm down. Milo, you got something going on.
Yeah. Let's see, what do I know about the Meanies?
Careful here, Jason's about to get a little bit fanboy.
Did I mention I like the Meanies? I really like the Meanies. The Meanies were a band that Ben, first guitarist, and I went and saw a lot when we were youngsters. We assumed that they had been around for 10 years, but actually they'd been around for about 18 months. They had it so dialed in. Link Meaney, one of my favourite ever songwriters, he's got an ability to write these very interesting melodic twists, but still make it catchy and hooky. I've said it before, but one of the biggest insults that he ever gave me was that he'd heard that there was this band that was ripping them off, and then when he heard us, he realised, he was like, you don't sound anything like us, and I was totally shattered. Yes, the Meanies. We're touring with them at the moment, which is amazing. I get to see them 15 times in a row. And here is their song Jekyl and Hyde off their most recent record, which is the best record that they've ever done. And they've been around for like 100,000 years. They're amazing. Here's the Meanies.
I'll take a listen. Oh man, the KLF, so good. This is like the ultimate in like career destroying genius. You know, 2 Scottish dudes with machine guns burning $1 million or £1 million of cash and stuff. And then they write these songs. That's what they do. They burn $1 million.
Oh, I know.
Okay, you're fine, whatever. And anyway, and then they get Tammy Wynette to sing a song. This is like everything. This is the ultimate like acid dream, country meeting, you know, rock and roll. There's Jimi Hendrix in there. There's samples. There's rapping. There's rapping. It's the KLF. This is awesome. Like, you can just watch the whole KLF catalogue, but don't, because we've got heaps of other good songs playing. But this is Justified and Ancient by the Justified Ancients of Moo Moo, the KLF, featuring Tammy Wynette of the Tammy Wynette Band by the KLF.
Gordy Foreman here from Frenzal Rhomb. This was the wedding dance tune for my wife and I back in 2000, and I forget. It's Jerry Rafferty. He grew up in Paisley, which is about 30 minutes west of Glasgow in Scotland. Yeah, I don't think he needed to put Scotland.
Oh, Paisley.
Are there other Glasgows? My parents grew up in Glasgow, Scotland.
Near Paisley.
And I spent 2 years getting up to no good around Paisley, Renfrew and Erskine as a newly christened teen, due to my brother living there. So maybe that's why I'm not choosing embarrassingly awful shit like Dal is. I mean, Dal can't be here to defend himself either.
Yeah. Can I show you what Gordy is texting us these notes in? He has written it, typed it up on his Apple computer, and then he is taken a photo of the screen like he's your dad trying to show you a funny meme.
It's his first day.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Steelers Wheel. If you're still watching, can I say that we have just had the most disturbing news from the person on the other side of the camera. Disturbing and beautiful, but mostly disturbing. Someone has recently brought life into this world, a human life, a beautiful human life, and they have named that life Frenzal.
It's a true story, which is absolutely terrifying for the parents and the child, mainly the child.
And kind of for us, because we're kind of, that means everything that happens in this nominatively determined life, because of the name Frenzal, it's kind of coming back on us.
We are complicit in this, in the downfall of this human. We know quite a few dogs named Frenzal, but never a human. Yeah. So this is quite confronting.
And we'd like to say happy birthday to you. Happy 21st, happy 18th. Congratulations on your beautiful wedding to your beautiful partner. And we'd like to give condolences to the family of Frenzal.
If you need someone to bail you out of jail, we will not be of any assistance.
No, not at all.
But anyway, you're also watching Rage.
So my wife is a massive metal fan, so much so she could not care less about punk rock. She thought that Never Had So Much Fun was a song by Pennywise when we first met. Rough, I know. It's all right. I won her over, kind of. But thanks for the riffs, actually. That helped a lot. Your riffs really helped. But anyway, Iron Maiden is one of her favourite bands. In fact, so much so that when we got married, our first dance, our bridal waltz, was to Blood Brothers by Iron Maiden. So this isn't that song. If you want to watch that, it's on my Instagram of us dancing to Blood Brothers. But this is Fear of the Dark, which is excellent. By Iron Maiden live in one of their 1 million amazing live shows. There's going to be silly guitar moves. You know, they do that thing, I think it's Yannick that does the thing where he throws the guitar over his back like 4 times a song. And really unmetal guitars because they all play like Stratocasters. And beautiful singing. And Bruce is going to run around on stage like, you know, he's checking the perimeter for enemies. And if you sing Fear of the Duck, it's even funnier. Quack. Oh, and this is also this is like the beginning of crowds singing the riffs. Oh. This is the crowds. Yeah, the song starts with the crowd singing the riff. And that is like the best thing at all. You write a riff and you might enjoy it. But if the crowd sings the riff, and you're like, yeah, I did it, man. They're not singing the lyrics, they're singing the riff. Yeah, no offense.
That's all right.
No. Nice work. We did it, guys.
Yeah, we sure did.
We're ready for the day.
Yeah.
We're ready for you're going to have a great day today with those songs all just pepping you up.
Yeah. And we're going to be back tonight. It's going to get
a little bit naughty. We're going to be playing songs
not really.
Of the night. Yeah, no, not really. But we're going to leave you with one song. Yeah. It's one of ours.
Yeah, this song is about being attacked by birds. And I was wondering what to call it, so I called it Bird Attack.
Oh, yeah. That is what it's about.
Yeah. Hello there, it's me, Jay.
And it's me, Lindsay.
And we're from the Frenzal Rhomb Band, and we are programming all the songs on Rage tonight.
That's right, we are grabbing Rage by the horns, and we're riding it on down into the night.
Are we?
That's what happens, because I know heaps about horns.
Yeah.
We're going to play a bunch of great stuff, some local stuff, some overseas stuff, new songs, old songs that you think are absolutely rubbish, but we will defend with our lives.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
I'm just going to say from the outset that this is from Dal, the bass player in the Frenzal Rhomb Band, and 100% not me. Boxcar Racer. I had actually not heard of them before today. I just told him not to play Blink-182.
Is it Blink-182 adjacent? It
I feel like it probably
adjacent,
is. When I looked him up today, I was sickened. Anyway, the next song is from a band whom features probably the greatest musician of all time. The band is Boxcar Racer. And it's the brainchild of Tom DeLonge, who is better known from Blink-182 and Angels and Airwaves.
Loopholes, Dal, loopholes.
They only recorded one album. What a shame. And it's the greatest single album by a band ever, exclamation mark. You can feel the raw emotion and improved musicianship. That's pretty backhanded.
That is faint praise.
When you listen to the record, and it certainly forced me to write songs influenced by this album. Now it makes sense.
You got a lot to answer for, Boxcar Racer.
You got to try harder, Dal. This video is the opening song from the album. And I know you'll love it as much as I do, and this is me, Jay Frenzal, saying this, and not a pre-written script from our bass player, who likes so many crappy bands. Here it is, I Feel So by Boxcar Racer.
I feel so. I'm going to set the scene. The year is 1980 something or other, and I'm sitting on a beanbag, very much like this, with my mum, very much like this. And we're eating homemade pizzas, which were ham and pineapple, because I was brought up in the Sutherland Shire. And we were watching the first ever concert that I ever saw on TV. I'd never been to a concert. I never knew what a live concert was. And it was the Whispering Jack, John Farnham concert. And I can remember so much about it, like the ridiculous guitar that David Hirschfelder was playing, and Brett Garsed, and the drummer Angus Birchall, and there was a Lindsay in the band too, I think, on the bass or the vocals and backing vocals.
Lindsay Farnham.
Anyway, it's John Farnham and Pressure Down. This is the live version, the very first song at the start of the Whispering Jack live video. This was as John Farnham had grabbed his drowning career out of the sewerage and pulled it up, him and Glenn Wheatley, and a bunch of excellent songs and some bagpipes and other things. And it gives us all hope that if you've got the voice of a gosh darn angel and some really good songwriters, you can be anything you want to be.
Thanks for that.
Anyway, it's Pressure Down. It's the best song. It's better than You're the Voice. Maybe not as good as Age of Reason.
So apparently we've got to play some of our songs. Bad luck. But this is the first song on our brand new record, Cup of Pestilence. I wrote this song when I was doing a solo tour around the country with my acoustic guitar, because I'm kind of a troubadour.
Look at him, he's got a beard.
And I was playing at a venue that I hadn't been to before, and the promoter told me that it's the kind of place where drug dealers take their kids. And instantly it painted a picture for me. I knew exactly what he was talking about. And I thought, book me.
And I feel like that was exactly the instructions that Fox Trotsky, the guy that made the video clip, got in his head to make that video, to get the animation, to do the animation. It's perfect.
He did. And recently we played at that exact same venue in the Frenzal Rhomb band, and that same promoter was promoting the show and knew about the song, obviously, and just begged us not to tell anyone the name of the venue.
And the very first thing on stage.
We're not doing that.
No.
This song is called Let's Meet at the Place Where Drug Dealers Take Their Kids.
Not sure if you know this, but I'm a massive Grinspoon fan. They would have become a massive band if they weren't unearthed back in '95, but that was just the push they received to get them ahead of the music industry, which they deserve wholeheartedly.
I feel like you're trying to be sarcastic, but you actually love Grinspoon.
I do, but this is like, Dal, I gotta... Yeah, anyway, they made me fall in love with the drop D guitar tuning and start writing heavy infused riffs like Soundgarden and Alice in Chains. And this is me, Lindsay Frenzal, saying this, and not Dal, whom loves Grinspoon as much as I do. This song is from their sophomore album, I'd use sophomore, which rips as much as my pants when I see them live. Here it is.
Dal.
To get bigger pants.
You're out of the band.
Secrets by Grinspoon. Sorry, Phil. More Wollongong Gold, or the first Wollongong Gold, depending on the order that this gets played in. This is Scabz, the shittest band in Newtown, but the best band in Wollongong. Although I don't even know if they really live in Wollongong anymore so much.
No, probably not.
We gave them some gigs earlier in their life, and we were just like blown away by a band that can be so crap but so good. And we found a kindred spirit.
Yeah, 100%.
So good. And this is a great song because it's really angry but also pretty funny, and just excellent stuff. Feel good summer here in the dead of winter. This is AB Original. I also play in a band with Briggs, who is one half of AB Original alongside Trials. Sorry.
I'm not playing any of my bands.
Except every single band you've recorded in the last year. I got a call after I left Triple J. I got a call from Briggs saying, "Hey, I want to be Axl and I need my Slash." And so I got to play a bunch of songs with him. But then he goes off and does this AB original project where he's like tearing down the walls of hip hop and rebuilding it in the image of just bang on, right on bangers. And this is King Billy Cokebottle from the most recent AB original release, which I don't think is even properly out yet. But this is like killer, and it's also. It's one of those things that's really annoying because you just want to just, smash your head to it and stuff. But then you got to look up what he's singing about, and it's really depressing. But that's the majesty of AB Original. So this is King Billy Cokebottle.
We're playing all the songs on Rage tonight.
We're the Rage people from the Frenzal Rhombs. It's Jay and Lindsay.
That's our band.
Yeah, woo! Spin that jukebox there, chicken person. Where did we first hear or see Being Jane Lane? They would have played with us at like the Goldie, maybe?
I reckon the Gold Coast or Brisbane. Fantastic Brisbane band, Being Jane Lane. I happened to record. I'm a kind of a big shot producer.
Here we go.
And I recorded some songs for them. I recorded this one, full disclosure. And they're great, really great melodies. I mean, to be honest, I wrote the harmonies, so can't say they're great at harmonies.
It's pop punk, but it's like not cringy. It's just right on and fun and good.
Yeah.
The melodies are good. The harmonies I'm not too much of a fan of, but I love the way that they've taken the G off the end of the song name, but they haven't used an apostrophe, so it kind of leaves you hanging. Oh, it's pretty rad.
Not the band name, the song name.
The song name.
Dancin, yeah.
Dancin.
The song's called Dancin. I don't even think the word dancing is actually in the song at all.
But you could probably be dancing if you wanted to.
I think they were singing My Troubled Town.
All right.
Or is that what I thought that they were singing? And I thought that's what the song should be called. Anyway, here's Being Jane Lane.
Probably too late for production notes.
So, another band very dear to my heart. One of the very first bands that I went out to see live as a youngster. And changed my life, the Hard-Ons. Amazing, sickly sweet, beautiful melodies, distortion, loud as all get out.
Not a shirt between them.
Not a shirt amongst them. And a few different sort of lineup changes over the years. At the moment, they've got Tim from the You Are My band singing with them. Ray and Blackie have this sort of undying belief in rock and roll, and have kept playing, kept recording, still putting out amazing music. I had the fortune/misfortune of recording 366 songs with Blackie when he did his Song a Day project.
On a leap year?
On a leap year, so it's 366 songs. Equal parts amazing for me as a massive Hard-Ons fan, having him in the room with me, and horrendous that I had to spend that much time with one human and his amazing vanity project. Now I'm lucky enough to share a studio with them. They always pay their rent on time, and
they've got nice gear in the studio for us to look at.
Yeah. And never use.
I've never used it.
Incredible band. And this new song, Apartment for Two, is the second record, first song of the second record. I think they've recorded like 2 records in the last week. Very prolific bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
And just got back from Europe, and here they are with Apartment for Two. Here is a band, if you know, you know, Coffin.
God, I hate people who say, if you know, you know. That's like, it's like saying it is what it is.
I think you're saying you hate me.
I'm saying I love you, and I love this band.
I love this band a lot. I reckon they're my favourite band at the moment.
I feel like Jason almost died in the studio with them.
No, they were good. As I mentioned before, big shot. Produced bands all the time.
But we play with them a bunch first, and they were
We did.
fun.
Actually, they played with us at Kangaroo Rock when they were 13. So these guys have been a band. They've been a band called Coffin since they were 13.
Wow.
Of course, at that point, maybe they didn't look up and see that there were about 1,000 bands called Coffin around the world. So now they've changed their name to, at some point they changed their name to Children of Finland Fighting in Norway. A lot of dots, all very awkward. Great band, very aggressive, amazing players, but yet still have an ear for classic Australian rock and roll. From northern beaches of Sydney, beautiful human beings.
Yeah, but don't creep up on them if they're sleeping in a park.
No. We came across them. They arrived at our recording studio on a tour of the States. They had a half-stolen van. They were washing in rivers, sleeping in parks with knives under their pillows and whatnot.
We took them in.
Now they're doing very well for themselves. They've got all these fancy comforts like pillows, all sorts of things.
Riffs.
Probably a shower somewhere.
Between them.
A lot of riffs. Anyway, new record is an absolute banger. This is the first single off it. Cut You Off. Yes, Coffin.
All right.
Hello there. Hi. You are up probably way too late watching the Frenzal Rhomb band, which is us.
Yep.
Well, two of us.
Yeah.
One important guys.
50,
obviously.
The bulk.
Yeah. Other guys, passengers.
Yeah. Just
couldn't even make
along.
it. Couldn't even make it.
They didn't even. Actually, they're just sitting over there. But it's Rage. And there's some songs.
You're watching it.
Just get inside it.
Yeah. Private Wives are from Wollongong. His town.
Enough said.
I don't know. Wollongong's a shithole. But Private Wives are awesome.
Yeah.
They managed to somehow find that pedal that, remember we used to call it the Geelong pedal? The bands that came out of Geelong all had some effects pedal that made them sound absolutely sick.
Well, Wollongong is the Geelong of New South Wales.
It is.
It's always been called that.
It is.
Yeah.
And they also have a pedal. It's probably the same pedal. It's probably called a Big Muff. And these guys use it very well.
Yeah.
And they're a cool, tight three-piece. Check them out. They're touring at the moment. Awesome band. G'day there.
Hi.
It's me, Jay.
I'm Lindsay.
And you're watching the Rage program.
Excellent.
We're picking all the songs.
We are. So if you don't like them, just write a letter, address it to Ita Buttrose at the ABC, mention something about woke culture ruining this country, and put a little stamp on it. All right. All right, so my wife has some very extreme sports people friends, and there was this one person who was into like base jumping, wingsuit flying, really living out there on the edge. And he always,
in my mind, he worked at Macquarie Bank as well. That's going to be part of the story.
That's part of the story now. He always had, he's very sort of anxious and kind of, full of energy. And then one day we saw him, and he was just the most relaxed person in the world. He was so just down to earth and centered. And he's like, yeah, I've just come back from a yoga camp. I'm teaching yoga now as well as working at the bank and doing the wingsuit flying. And we're like, oh, wow, this is amazing. You just seem so right there. And with
mindfulness.
Yeah, he was just so relaxed and so with it. And it was only later as we were leaving the party we were at, walking down the stairs, he turned to us and said, do you guys want any ketamine? And so as soon as Jen told me that story, I was just like, I have to write the song about this.
It wasn't the yoga, mate.
No, it was the ketamine. And so we did a song and then did a video, but the video has got nothing to do with that. It is just the most ridiculous, horse, fever-dreamed nonsense.
I'm pretty sure Fox, who made the video, said, if we get you guys in yoga outfits, the video's done.
Yeah. And Gordy forgot to bring his outfit, so the outfit that Gordy's wearing, the pink and the turquoise, that's my backup. That's my spare. I got that in my house. Hi, I'm Gordy Foreman from Frenzal Rhomb, and this song is Frozen Soul by Assimilator, or Assimilator by Frozen Soul. I grew up on late 80s, early 90s death metal. Then every fucking band went to Morrisound Studios or went tech, and it started to bore the shit out of me, so I stopped listening. If every current death metal band took their cues from these dudes and just blatantly ripped off Bolt Thrower, but with rad production, everything would be sweet. Also, I wish my bandmates weren't so insistent on playing pop punk, or whatever the hell you call what we do. I could handle playing double kick at 80 BPM all day. Cowards. Love from Gordy Foreman.
I have the pleasure of playing in a band
Thank you,
called, it's not your band,
Oh.
called the Chinese Burns Unit, and the drummer, John Irish, is in an amazing band. Sydney, if not Australia's best hardcore band, the world's best hardcore band of all time, Canine. Amazing stuff. Not scared of like guitar effects, tremolo, wahs, like different stuff.
Delving into the psychedelic world, which a lot of hardcore bands are scared to do.
They're scared. They're cowards.
Cowards, yeah. They quiver.
Cowards one and all, except for Canine, who are incredible.
Brave.
And here they are with their song, Pact.
What a night!
What a night.
Wow.
Night of nights. Red letter night. Red night. Did the present red letter night, or is it only days it can be red letter days?
I feel like there was letters in the night. You did.
What a fantastic...
Thanks for being with us. It was really lovely. We hate to sour things, but now we are contractually obligated to play a number of Frenzal Rhomb video clips.
Possibly every single video clip we've ever done, which is horrendous.
There's a lot of them.
Some of them contain you running down a tunnel in the nude.
Yeah, like more than I thought. Like more numerous than I thought of those. There's more of those.
Anyway, bad luck for that. I mean, you can always just go to bed, which you probably should at this point.
Stay up, come on. Push through.
No, don't.
It's going to be better. There's more good things happening.
Go to bed,
tonight, trust
and
me.
then get up, and you'll turn the TV on, and we'll still be there.
We will be. Yes, you got to get up early. You got to go to work.
But let's kick it off with something off our High Vis record.
Oh, yeah.
I remember we were recording this song, and Bill Stevenson was saying, I don't really know what that means. You know, and then we're like, oh, it's an Australian expression. It just kind of means like, you know, anything that you sort of do to someone that's kind of mean-spirited or something like that. And he's like, oh, like a dick move. And we're like, exactly. We call it a cunt act. Hello there, it's me, Jay, from the Frenzal Rhomb Band.
And I'm Lindsay, also from the Frenzal Rhomb Band.
And you're watching Rage.
It's funny when they say it a bit weird.
Yeah.